What's up, guys? MD 2.0 here, back with his very first video in almost 2 months. Yeah, it's been a while. Apologize. I just haven't had the time really to cut a video. So I appreciate you guys. Um, I'm back. And I hope to make more videos. I will be live streaming entirety of Monday Night Raw tonight, so watch for that. But yeah, I said yesterday I was going to make this video, and I am. The Green Bay Packers, as you see in the thumbnail, are in shambles. They lost to the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions. Now, I know a lot of Packers fans. They even said, we suck. The Packers suck right now. The Lions next week have the Chicago Bears. If the Lions can somehow defeat Chicago, because Chicago has a decent offense now, they're going to be above the Packers in the division. I'm sorry, this Packers team ain't beating the Cowboys. They're not. No chance. 9 points. Lions had the 32nd defense in the NFL, the very worst defense in the entire league. 9 points they scored. 9. If you're a Packers fan, how are you feeling right now? Seriously, how? 9 points. 9 points. How? How do you, against the worst defense in the league, score 9 points? Huh. Aaron Rodgers might as well retire after this year, if I'm being honest. 23 for 43, 291 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Wait until you hear Jared Goff's stat. Wait. 3 interceptions, all in the red zone. Pathetic. It's pathetic. This was supposed to be the last dance for the Packers. They got Rodgers back. They tried to get Stephone back. Stephone didn't want to go back to that hellhole. And here's worse. I don't know which team's better right now. The Packers or the Raiders. It's probably the Packers. But because the Raiders are blowing leads. But dang, man. Can you not get your head out of for one game against the worst team in the league? In the Lions? Come on. The Packers have the same record as the Jaguars, by the way. Just thought you didn't know that. And the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. They have a worse record than the New York Jets. Yeah, take that one in. Take that one in for a couple weeks. Worse record than the New York Jets. Granted, New York Jets are criminally underrated right now. We'll get to them here in a little bit. Oh my God. Do I even want to go over rushing? Do I even want to go over rushing? Honestly. Do I want to talk about rushing? Aaron Rodgers was the leading rusher. Four carries, 40 yards, 10 yards a carry. He had more yards and less carries than Aaron Jones. Granted, Aaron Jones got hurt halfway through the game. He had more carries, more yards, and more average than A.J. Dillon. I get it, A.J. Dillon ain't great, but he should have more rushing yards than slow-ass Aaron Rodgers. What the... Brown? Tell you, man. What is going on with this football team? Seriously. It's like they don't show up half the time. And they don't. If you're being honest with yourself, this Packers team doesn't show up half the time. They're going to get stomped by the Cowboys, I'm telling you now. Micah Parsons and that defense is going to stomp Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. And if that offense plays like they did last week versus the Bears, they're going to stomp Chicago. They're going to stomp Green Bay on offense too. What the heck? Receiving. Allen Lazard at least did decent. 4 receptions, 87 yards, 21.8 a reception, 1 touchdown. And that was it. That was the only touchdown in the game for the Packers. Joshua Dwight-Seymour, Robert Tonyan, Christian Watson, Aaron Jones got a catch. Mercedes Lewis, Romeo Doubs got hurt. I hope he's okay. I wish the best for him. That injury looked bad. A.J. Dillon got a catch. And Sammy Watkins. There's your Packer receiving core. There is your Green Bay Packer receiving core. Take a look at that, guys. It may look weird on you guys' side, but take a look at that. I don't know if you guys can see those names clearly. Yeah. You talk about a team that needs some wide receiver studs out of the draft. This team needs it. This team probably needs it worse than anyone else, honestly. It's the same. Defense, they did okay. I'll give it to the Packers. Their defense showed up. Chris Barnes, Kenny Clark, Colin Walker, Rosario Douglas, Andre Amas, Darrell Savage Jr., Sam McDowell, Dean Lowry, Rashad Gary, Jareer Alexander, Keisha Nixon, Kingsley Egbert, TJ Slatton, and that was it. Everybody else was benched. But I don't know. Listen. I watched that game, the highlights of it. The Packers didn't even look like they showed up, guys. Seriously. I mean, come on. Ondane on lines. He's almost skimmed through. You see that? That's on the lines, guys. That's literally on the Detroit Lions stats. They have more rushing yards than the entire Green Bay Packers team. "24 carries for Jamal Williams, 81 yards, 3.4 average. Justin Jackson, 4 carries, 27 yards. Jared Goff was sacked once. DeAndre Swift, 2 carries, 10 yards. Goff went 14 for 26, 137, two TDs, 1 INT. That looked like the Super Bowl Jared Goff out there. The Green Bay Packers made Jared Goff look like he could lead the Detroit Lions to the Super Bowl. I just want to know how you lose to the Packers. I'm not even a fan of the Packers, but I feel bad for their fan base. Because how do you lose to the Lions? The worst team in football. They got a solid offense. They need a new quarterback. Goff ain't the answer. Their defense is the worst in the league. That got a lot to go. I like what Dan Campbell is doing over there. He's doing a heck of a job. They shouldn't beat the Green Bay Packers. But they do. You know, it wouldn't shock me if Detroit swept the Packers. That happens, I'm coming right back on here and saying I got it. Because if the Lions sweep the Packers, you know what I'll tell you? Told you so. Told you so. Detroit dominated on offense. Yeah. Packers had more total yards than the Lions and still lost. I don't know. Well, I just don't know. I don't know with this Packers team anymore. Not even a fan of them. I'm a fan of the Cowboys. Obviously a fan of the Cowboys. When I stream that game, that's the jersey I'll be wearing. Packers are going to get stomped. But, on to the game. You all came here for me. Oh, it is going to be a good one to talk about.